Okay, so we are officially recording. If you guys want to click OK, that you know you're being recorded, you don't have to talk or anything. I just want to thank you all for being on this call tonight. My name is Carolyn Davis-Rohlin, and I'm a senior division leader with Park Lane Jewelry. I've been with them since December of 2020, and it has been a whirlwind, amazing, fantastic ride. So I was with my former company for 18 years, and they very suddenly, we found out on December 1st, they were going to be closing. And I thought my time in direct sales was over. I was going to go sell houses or something. But one of my very good friends had joined Park Lane. And when I listened to her, we talked on the phone. I'm in Kansas, she's in California. And we visited, and she told me everything that Park Lane does. Like, it really took about 3 days for it to kind of start to sink in, because it all almost sounded too good to be true, because there were certain things that they do that are so much better than anything I had ever experienced before. And then it even took another month or two after signing up for me to like really grasp how good it was. And then I was able to quit my full-time job. So, and I'm not promising that, you can sign up and make millions of dollars or anything, or that we're all going to quit our full-time jobs. I do just want to tell you that there is more income potential here than I ever thought that there was. So some of the things I'm just going to share with you tonight real quickly. I usually talk for less than 30 minutes because I talk fast. And I just want to answer as many of your questions as I can up front. And that way you kind of know what questions to ask, because sometimes when you're first looking at something like this, you don't even know what to ask because you don't know where to begin. So I'm going to talk about the 3 Ps. I'm going to talk about the people of Park Lane. I'm going to talk about the product, which, hello, it's jewelry. And I'm going to talk about the programs. And by the time I'm done with this, you will at least understand it better. And you will probably have some questions that you might want to ask. So maybe you want to grab a pen, and you might want to jot down questions that pop in your head as I'm talking. Hey, Paula says, hopping on. Paula. Let's see. Oh, I think that Paula's mine. Is that Paula Job or Joby? I don't even know if you pronounce your last name with the E sound or without the E sound. But hey, Paula. So as far as the first P, the people of Park Lane, they've been around for 65 years, which kind of amazes me because my former company was around for 35 years, and we just didn't really see many other jewelry companies in our area. But Park Lane is a worldwide company. They have franchises in countries all around the world. So they are debt-free and cash rich, which I love because that gives me confidence knowing that hopefully they're not going to tell me they're going out of business at the end of the month, like what happened with my former company. I love that they're family owned. So they were started by Arthur and Shirley Levine 65 years ago. They were teenagers. They were, I think, 16 and 18 or 17 and 19. I can't remember. Like, they had just gotten married and they're so young. I'm thinking, what? You could get married that young? But yes, back then you could. And they wanted to have a business to help Shirley have something to do because there weren't a lot of job opportunities for women in those days. And so they started this little jewelry company. And then over the years, it has grown into a worldwide brand. And it is now owned by 3 of their children. 3 of their children purchased it, I think, in 2003. And they have just kept with the founding principles of empowering others to have successful businesses, to have the entrepreneurial spirit that we've come to love here in the United States. And they only take the top, it's either 2% or 3% of the profit from the company. And then they pour the rest back into Park Lane so that our programs for our hostesses, our stylists, and our customers are like the best I have ever seen. And that's why at the beginning, when I said it almost sounded too good to be true, because they really are amazing. And I'm going to tell you all about them. So that's a little bit about the people of Park Lane. And I will honestly tell you, since we came over, a number of us from my former company moved over to Park Lane, and they like assigned someone from the home office to hold our hand and walk us through all of this. They didn't just go, okay, well, here's, a handbook, good luck. They really have worked with us and partnered with us to help us figure out, because it's new lingo, it's a new way of doing things. And they've just been amazing. The product, obviously, it's jewelry. We have, so like this necklace that I have on right now, this is called Palm Beach. This is one of our designer inspired pieces. Park Lane it's really a full service jewelry line. They have jewelry that is, like we had a 17-year-old intern working at my office, and I wore a little bitty necklace to work one day. She loved it so much, she went to my website and spent $150. And then we have like career jewelry. They have a really great designer inspiration jewelry. We have boho looks. It's really just all kinds of trends and styles, and they're very trend conscious, and they truly have something for everyone. They have a lot of genuine gemstones and shells, and it's just so pretty. I mean, you would think after 18 years of being in jewelry, like I would feel like I have enough jewelry, but you kind of get bored wearing the same thing. And that's one of the things I love about selling jewelry is it's kind of like clothing. Women are always going to want to freshen up their look with every season, and I'm no different. And the fun thing about jewelry being your product that you sell is you get to wear it out and about. You get to show it off to your friends and family. People are complimenting your product without you bringing it up. You don't have to walk around saying, I sell jewelry, I sell jewelry, I sell jewelry. You're a walking billboard. People are going to go, oh, I love that necklace you have on. And you go, oh, thanks. It's part of a line of jewelry that I rep. Have you heard of Park Lane? And you're just a walking advertisement. And it's really kind of semi-consumable. I've had some friends say, well, you should sell, this skincare because it's consumable and people run out of it. But I can honestly tell you, I get to where I have too much skincare and makeup. I buy the stuff when it's on sale and I just don't need anymore. But no matter how much jewelry and clothing I have, if I see a cute top or a cute pair of earrings, I want those suckers. And I will buy them because I just love updating my look. It's like, look at these earrings. Aren't these so fun? These are our sunset earrings, just this little pop of turquoise. If I didn't own these and I saw somebody else wearing these, I would want them. So I love that our jewelry just appeals to everyone. We also have an unconditional guarantee. So if your friends purchase jewelry from you and anything breaks for any reason, they can send it back in the first 4 months and Park Lane will replace their jewelry completely free. After that first 4 months, it's just a $10 service charge plus shipping, and they replace it. So even this necklace, this is like $114, I think, necklace. Most people don't pay that because we have a really amazing special where they can purchase jewelry at half price and you still make your commission off of it. But if I were to run over this with my card, I could have it replaced because that's how good our guarantee is. So I love that. It's also all very high quality. I've had very few returns since I've been in Park Lane. I think they have less than a 1% return rate. And that includes people changing their mind about things. Maybe the rings don't fit. So the amount of damaged and broken jewelry we have is very, very small, which has been a breath of fresh air because I didn't deal with a lot of it before, but I did deal with it more than I do now. So it's nice to have very low return rate. And really, I would say the only downside to our guarantee is you're going to get spoiled and you're going to look at other stores and be like, what? You won't take this shirt back that I've worn for 4 months and now it has a hole in it? You're going to feel like that because that's how Park Lane is with their guarantee. And that brings me to, well, I guess first, before I get to the programs, let me tell you, you don't have to stock inventory. So I know if you see behind me, you see all this jewelry. That's my personal jewelry. I can wear that. I can show that. If I purchased it, it's a tax write-off. But after I purchased my initial kit, most of my jewelry I've gotten for free because they have all these programs where you can win free jewelry. And you just stock the things that you like. And then when people like them, they order them. The jewelry ships straight to the customer. So you're not trying to think, well, I might need 5 of these necklaces and 10 of these earrings. You just carry whatever you want to wear. And then people order what they like and it ships straight to them. So you don't have to do deliveries. You don't have to keep up with inventory. It's so nice. But my favorite part of this whole thing, and it's what I want to get to because it's what makes Park Lane so amazing, and that's the programs. So they have amazing programs for our customers, for our hostesses and for you and me as stylists. And first of all, we'll talk about the customers because I mean, you can't really have a business without customers, right? So in Park Lane, we have what I am certain, if any of you know of a better customer special than this, please tell me because I will shop anywhere that has this customer special. With Park Lane, your customers can purchase any 2 items at full price. These can be their least expensive items. And then they can purchase up to 4 items at half price. And these will be their more expensive items. So like they could get 2 $20 pair of earrings, and then they could get 4 $80 necklaces and only pay $40 a piece for them. Who does that? Nobody does that. That would be like going into Dillard's or Macy's or Von Maur or whatever you have in your area and picking up a pair of socks for your husband. Or, maybe you're feeling generous today and you're going to get him 2 pairs of socks. And then you get to go over to the designer handbag section and pick out a Kate Spade purse, a Michael Kors purse, I don't know, Coach, and maybe a matching wallet to go with one of them. And you get those for half price. That is unheard of. Nobody does that. But Park Lane does that. And that is our sale 365 days a year. And if you're thinking, well, if it's a half price item, how do I make money off of that? To you and me, to us as stylists, a half price item is just like a retail item. You're going to make your commission off of whatever they pay at half price, just as if it were a full price item. So your customers keep coming back because they feel like they're getting such a good deal, and your sales are higher because women don't want to leave those half price items on the table. Am I right, Kendra?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm an addict.
No, I could call out Renee too. Am I right, Renee? It's like we've all been there. Even us as stylists. So I'm a stylist, and we can shop from ourselves as a customer. That's how Park Lane encourages us. You could always order jewelry from the back office at a discount, but we actually can get the best deal if we maximize the customer special and shop from ourselves, because they also have additional specials. Like some weeks, if the customer spends $60, they can get a $200 item for $25. Some weeks it's spend $90, get a bonus item for $25. And that would be like this bracelet. This is our impression bracelet. It comes in about 7 different colors, and it has 24 hand set Russian CZs. This is kind of our signature piece. It's what everybody wants and kind of gets obsessed with. And it retails for $182, but nobody ever pays $182 for this bracelet because there's usually some kind of a special where they can get it for $25. Now that $25 item is considered non-commissionable. So when we have something that is that deeply discounted, we don't make money off of that. But people can only get those items when they spend 60 or 90 or whatever the sale is for that week. And Park Lane is so good about rolling out these specialty sales every week or two. And that keeps your business fresh. It makes it to where you can continually go back in front of your audience and be like, oh my goodness, look at this special this week. Or they'll have style drops. They'll have specific pieces of jewelry that are limited edition, that are deeply discounted, that will only be available for a couple weeks. And customers can only get them when they purchase $40. So I have found that since I've been in Park Lane, I have more repeat business than I've ever had before. Before, I got sales when I did a jewelry show, maybe every once in a while, just from my, VIP group. But nowadays, I get sales weekly from people in my VIP group because they see the sale that's happening and they want to take advantage of it. And Park Lane is so smart with how they do that. And the fact that we can shop those sales as a customer, buy 2, get 4 at half price, make our commission back on that. We get our jewelry for, I don't want to say dirt cheap, but it's a really good deal. So it's super fun. We get paid weekly. So whatever you turn in by Wednesday, you get a direct deposit statement on Friday, and it usually hits your bank account by Tuesday. Getting paid weekly is very fun. I love the accounting of this because I don't have to really keep track of every single show and what's happening with every order. I just turn in the orders, and once a week, Park Lane sends me money, and it's really easy. Because of the sales that they do, we have a very steady stream of income. A lot of companies will do the bulk of their sales in the fall selling season because it's around Christmas time. But because Park Lane is so good about running sales and promotions, they do 48% in the first 6 months and they do 52% in the second 6 months. So it's not like this steep up and down. It's pretty even. So June right now, a lot of times June is a slower month because it's the beginning of summer. People are going on vacations. And so Park Lane is running extra specials for our customers this month. Like the special they're running this week is bigger than I've ever seen. And I know they're doing it to help us all still have a good, healthy June, even while people are vacationing. And I've come to find out that they're geniuses in how they do their marketing. They have brand new pieces that drop every month. So these are not pieces you have to buy. You can actually win them. There's different ways we can win free jewelry through Park Lane, but everybody shares their graphics. So you can take graphics that other people share, you can put it on your timeline or in your VIP group and really maximize these specialty items that drop each month. And it, again, just keeps your business fresh. So those are some of the things they do for our customers. The customer sale, it's like, it will change your life. It has changed my life. But then our hostesses, we definitely have, I think, probably the best hostess plan in the industry. Our CEO even says that if you find a better hostess plan, to tell him about it and he will change ours. So what they do for all of our hostesses, when anyone schedules a show with you, Park Lane automatically gives them a thank you item, which is anything $200 or less for $25. So just like a customer can get a bonus item, our hostesses get a bonus item or a thank you item. So they could get, one of our high dollar items for only $25. But it doesn't stop there. That's just one like teeny part of our hostess plan, because our hostesses also get $20 in free jewelry for each individual order on their show. And I love this. Park Lane realized that a lot of hostesses, they don't really grasp, what percentage they're going to get of their sales or what an average show is, but they do know, if I have 5 friends shop, I'll get $100. If I have 9 friends shop, I'll get $180. The magic happens when they get to 10 orders. Park Lane doubles it to $40 per order. So they get $400 in free jewelry. $400 in free jewelry. And there's no cap on that. So let's say they have 11 orders, they'll get $440. If they have 20 orders, they'll get $800 in free jewelry. It just keeps going. Once they get to that 10, every order from the beginning is worth $40 in free jewelry credit. And they get to shop at half price. And guess what? When your hostess shops at half price, that's just like a customer shopping at half price. So you make commission off of your hostess half price items, which that blew me away right there. You might have a $400 or $500 show, which is a good show. But then by the time your hostess is done picking out her half price items, it may be $100 higher and you're going to make your commission off of that extra $100. So it really, really is designed to help you maximize the benefits and make really good income. Okay, so can you see how like the customer special and the hostess plan really work hand in hand? I feel like some women book shows because they want to get the free jewelry, but I kind of think a lot of women book shows because they want to share this amazing customer sale with their friends. Don't you all, when you go shopping and you find some killer deal on purses or shoes or jeans or whatever it is, don't you want to like run home and post on Facebook about it or call your friends? I mean, I have found a cute shirt or cute jackets at Sam's before, which I am in the fashion industry. So this makes a little more sense for me, but I've gone live from my Sam's and shown moto jackets. I'm like, look at these moto jackets. They're only $15 because I love a good deal. And I find that a lot of women that are scheduling shows, it's because they love the customer special and they want to share it with their friends. So I love how those two things really work together. And then we talked about the customers. We talked about the hostess. Now let's talk about you, me, the stylist. So if you decide to become a rep with Park Lane, they have so many amazing programs for us. First of all, they have an amazing fundraiser program. So if you have any causes, sorry, I don't know how to silence the notifications on my computer. Somebody's going to have to teach me that. So if you hear a ding, just ignore it. If you want to do a fundraiser for anyone, then, and as long as it's a nonprofit, Park Lane will donate 50% of the sales straight to that nonprofit. So I have done one for a high school that was raising money for prom. I've done one for a dog rescue, and I'm getting ready to do one for my son's, it's a Christian K through 12 school, but he's a high school student. And I'm doing a fundraiser that's specifically for their scholarship program that helps kids who may not be able to afford to go to this school. It helps give financial help to their families. So I'm super excited. I just love their fundraising program. And they're so generous. They give 50% to the cause. And then out of the other 50%, they still pay you your commission. So true, you're not making your commission off of the whole 100%, but the fact that they can give away 50% of all the sales to this amazing cause and pay you out of the other 50% is amazing. I love that. We also have, and I have to say, this may show how selfish I am, but this might be my favorite part. We have 2 travel trips a year that you can win. And I love to travel, but I hate to pay for it. It's so expensive. And with Park Lane, you can win 2 trips a year. There's usually one that's like a toes in the sand kind of trip. We just finished the contest for a trip to Key West, and a number of the girls here in this group won the trip to Key West for them and their spouse or a guest, whoever they want to take. A couple of them even won it for 3 people. So, and then the other one is usually like a European sightseeing trip. They're going to announce our next trip contest in July at our Sparkle conference. And I don't know if we're going to be able to go back to Europe yet or not, just because of COVID and everything. But seriously, I'll go anywhere. You a free trip to anywhere, Antarctica, I don't care. I will go. So I love that we have 2 travel trips a year that you can win. And if you don't like to travel, or let's say it just conflicts with your schedule that year, you can cash out on the travel trip and they'll just give you the money. So you always have that option. We also have this amazing program called Rich Rewards Club. And this is how a lot of us get free jewelry that we build our kits with. We use it for giveaways because every single month you can earn over $1,100 in free jewelry. Yeah, I said that, $1,100 in free jewelry. And I'm not going to go through all the levels. There's 5 levels. I'll just go through the first 2. So level 1 is when you sell $1,000 in your first 2 weeks of the month, then you will win $250 in jewelry that you can pick out. If you go on to sell $2,500 in the whole month, then you'll get level 2, which is the designer ensemble that will launch in the next month or 2. You will win it for free. And then you can go on, if you sell a little more, you win 300 more. If you sponsor a couple people, you win 300. If you sponsor a couple more people, you win 300. And that is how you can build your collection and also have a lot of prizes to give away, because they're dangling these little carrots in front of you. And when you go for those little carrots, you accidentally win the bigger prizes. They even have our Mercedes car program that I threw the brochure away for when my kit came in the mail, because I seriously was just going to tinker with this little jewelry business. And because I was trying to win the Rich Rewards jewelry every month, I accidentally earned the Mercedes car. And on that, they also have a cash buyout option. So instead of, because I go hunting and fishing, like that's what I do when I'm not dressed up looking like a jewelry lady. I'm fishing or I'm at the lake. So I thought, I don't need a Mercedes. So I took the $500 a month cash buyout option, which who doesn't want $500 a month cash? And you can start earning the Mercedes car program as soon as you're a branch director, which just means you have a team of at least 1 under you and you've promoted to branch director. That's how quickly you can start earning the Mercedes car program. It's amazing. A couple other things I love about Park Lane is you never go backwards. So if you promote to a level of leadership, you never get demoted. Everyone in Park Lane can make anywhere from 30 to 50%. So if you have previous leadership experience in a direct sales company, like you've had a team before, we can talk to people at the home office and we can find out what level you would come in at. You may qualify for a direct appointment where you're making more than the initial 30%. But even if you do come in as an entry-level fashion stylist, You make 30% until you sponsor one qualified stylist and sell $1,000. And then you promote to a branch director and you automatically get your 5% pay raise and you never go backwards. So in my former company, we had a lot of, oh, you made it to this level. Oh, you didn't do that much this year. Now you're down here. Oh, you're back up here. Oh, now you're down here. But in Park Lane, once you hit a level, you get to keep the title, you get to keep the commission level for forever. So I love that. I love that we get paid on retail, not wholesale. We don't even talk about wholesale. Everything is based off of retail. You get paid from your team and off of your sales based off of retail. And you get paid from your team weekly too, just like you do from your own sales. And all these programs that I just talked about, you can double, triple, quadruple dip on all of this. So just to put this into perspective, you can shop as a customer on a show where you're the hostess. So you can take advantage of the customer specials. And then because you shop there, you're going to get the hostess credit. Yeah, I love that you can host as many shows as you want. So if you have a lot of friends that just order periodically, you always have a show open in your name. And then the points that you get from that show go towards your rich rewards, which win you free jewelry. But those points also go towards your travel trip and they also go towards your Mercedes car program. So you can be just thinking you're working on one thing, but you're earning points towards all of these other things at the same time, which is amazing. So if you're thinking, okay, Carolyn, this all sounds wonderful, but how do I get started? What do I do? Are there quotas? I don't remember if I said this or not, but we don't have any quotas in Park Lane. And there are 3 different kit levels that you can come in with. Our quick start kit is $99. It typically comes with $99 worth of jewelry, but for a limited time, you can actually get $500 in free jewelry, and it's jewelry that you get to pick out. And whichever of these 3 kits you choose, you do get your website for a full year. So $99 right now gets you $500 worth of jewelry. If you get the standard kit or the presidential kit, these both come with like a tablecloth, a ring sizer, a bag with some travel jewelry rolls, and it gives you a little more variety. So I would recommend, if you can, at least getting the standard kit, which is $229, and you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry, which is so fun. Or if you're like me and you think, no, I want a lot of jewelry to show, you can get the presidential kit, which is, and I know $639 to some people sounds like a lot, but my former company, it was like $1,300 to get started. So to me, $639 doesn't seem like that much. And you get to pick out $2,500 worth of jewelry. So that's fun. Getting to go through the catalog and going this and 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 this. It's so fun. But whatever level you come in at, like I said, it includes your website. And if you can only afford the $99, I say do it, because you're going to get to have a launch party where you get all the free jewelry. You can have a practice party where you get all the free jewelry. You can have as many of your own parties as you want where you're the hostess, and you can build your collection that way. And you can also earn the rich rewards levels and earn free jewelry that way. So if you've got questions, I'll stop the recording here in just a second, and you're welcome to ask me whatever questions you want, but also reach out to whoever invited you. You're definitely going to want to fill out, there's a little Google Docs survey that you can fill out before noon tomorrow, and you'll go into a drawing for a free necklace, because we all love to win free stuff. And then you can just talk to your stylist who invited you and ask her whatever questions you're not comfortable asking me. And we would love to help you get started. Jeremy, did I forget anything? Is there something important you think, oh, Carolyn really should have said this? No, she's shaking her head no. Okay, then I'm going to stop the recording. So if you're watching the playback, just make sure you get the survey from your stylist so you get in that drawing.